Hello everyone, welcome back again to Maths with Mr. Darren. In this video, I'm gonna to cover how to subtract integers. And you guys stay focused and don't forget to hit like button if you like this video. Now, when we comes to subtract integers, we are actually going to add the opposite. And we have 4 examples here we are going to do together in order to get this down. So let's come to number 1, where we have 6 minus negative 4. So let's add the opposite. Start with positive 6 and we add the opposite of minus 4, which is positive 4. So 6 plus 4 equals to 10. Don't be confused with this process. It seems incorrect, but it is correct. By the beginning, subtracting integers means add the opposite. So adding the opposite of negative 4, which is 4, to positive 6 will give us positive 10. That's all.
The second one, negative 5 minus negative 3. Negative 5 plus the opposite of positive 3, which is negative 3. Negative 5 plus negative 3 will give us negative 8. Remember, adding negative number to negative will decrease the value. Third, negative 1 minus negative 9. Negative 1 plus the opposite of negative 9, which is 9. Negative 1 plus 9 will give us positive 8. The last example. So negative 8 minus negative 7. Negative 8 plus the opposite of negative 7, which is 7. Negative 8 plus 7 will give us negative 1. Thank you everyone for watching. Now let's proceed to adding integer numbers. Hello everyone, in this video we are going to cover adding integers with different sign and same sign. As you have seen, in each example we have 2 different signs, negative and positive. So we're gonna use different strategy to add them. Let's come to example 1, negative 5 plus positive 7. Here we have 2 signs, which is negative 5 and positive 7. In addition process, if there is 2 signs, negative and positive or positive and negative, and just subtract the smallest absolute value or the smallest magnitude from the greater absolute value or from the greater magnitude, and finally use the sign of the greater absolute value or the sign of the greater magnitude. And beware, when we say absolute value, we mean that the distance from 0, or we call it the magnitude. As I have said earlier, the sign of the smaller magnitude is negative and the sign of the greater magnitude is positive. So we can subtract the smallest from the highest. And 7 minus 5 will give us positive 2. Positive 2. Let's come to example 2. Positive 20 plus negative 12. Here you have also 2 signs, negative and positive. So we're gonna follow the same procedure. As you have done in example 1, first let us identify the sign of each values. Therefore, the sign of the greater magnitude is positive and the sign of the smaller magnitude is negative. Therefore, we're gonna subtract the smaller magnitude from the higher magnitude or the greater magnitude. Therefore, subtracting 12 from 20 will give us 8. A third example. Here we have 2 same sign, which is negative and negative. And here we have to refer if the same signs are there in addition process. We're gonna add the absolute value or the magnitude and finally use the sign of the magnitudes. So here what we are going to do is just add 13 and 4. It will give us positive 17, and finally we're gonna put the sign of either 13 or 4. It will become negative 17. The last example is also same as with the third examples, negative 25 plus negative 8. Here we have 2 negative signs. Therefore, as you have done in a third example, if there is same sign in addition process, just we have to add the magnitudes and finally put the negative sign at the end of the answer. Therefore, 25 plus 8 will give us 33, and finally we put negative sign at the end answer. It will become negative 33, or in other word, negative 25 plus negative 8 will give us negative 33. And these are all about I want to show you related to subtracting and adding integer number. And feel free to come up with any comments and suggestions in the comment section. Thank you again for watching.